Club, the club for winners. Sussex Street, Cabramatta.
Total recall has reached $1,000 today. 9633 9000 if you'd like to play. No clues at this stage at the $1,000 mark, which we'd normally do, because there are 3 names already out there, but you keep going back to 1. So there are another 2 names out there that you haven't caught on to.
They have been mentioned. We have confirmed that those names have come out, but you're not getting them. You're only getting the one that everyone seems to be getting.
$1,000, 9633 9000.
If you're not, you're never going to make it.
That's a pretty good effort.
They're telling fibs.
You have to look at it that way.
It is a little bit worrying.
Give our Big Sports Breakfast sports line a call now on 9633 9000. 9633 9000. This is the Big Sports Breakfast on 2KY.
Matthew, good morning.
Yep.
Have a go.
Yvonne Calling, Matt Dunning, Jude Bolden, Jim Hall, Frank Farina.
Just the one.
1 out of 5, $25 worth of lunch or dinner to Mr. Coe's restaurant at the Cabramatta Rugby League Club. To Danielle from Hornsby.
Hi, how you going?
Good.
That's good. I've got Yvonne Corley, Alan Davidson, Simon Dwight, Paul Roos and Matt Nielsen.
1.
1?
Yes,
One.
just one.
And how are you?
Which makes it a little bit inconvenient, but, we'll get round it and work within it.
Right, and should you make the grand final, would you go back there for a few days and then come back to Sydney early? I don't know what you've done in past years.
Historically, we usually come down for the grand final breakfast and stay here.
Right, which is on the Wednesday?
The Thursday morning.
Oh, the Thursday morning.
Yeah.
Okay, so you'd be back down, you'd fly home Sunday night and be back down...
Wednesday night.
Wednesday night.
Yeah.
Okay. Wayne Bennett, has he cheered up? Is he going to talk to us on the
Well,
weekend?
I thought he was quite cheerful last weekend. I think everyone keeps focusing on Wayne, but there's quite a few questions asked by a journalist, or one in particular that I probably found insulting as a club. Like they asked us, would he be turned up if we'd lost? We already had issued a statement to say that Wayne and the club would always live within the guidelines of the NRL, which we always have. And then to get those type of questions put at you, I thought was very unfair when everyone was trying to work towards a common end.
Here's a good rumour, Shane, when we announced this yesterday on the show. Wayne Bennett next year as overseer, as coaching director as is, and Craig Bellamy as the coach of the Brisbane Broncos.
Mate, we generate a lot of rumours, and the media and the public are good, and that's one of the great things about rugby league. There's always a story to be told or had, but...
Are you denying that one?
Yes, I certainly will. The club's very comfortable, and they know what Wayne's doing, and he knows what we're up to, so there's no problems there.
Do you have a contract with Wayne for next season?
Sorry?
Do you have a contract with Wayne for next season?
Wayne and the club are comfortable with our arrangement.
No contract?
Sorry, I didn't say that. I just said we're comfortable with our arrangement. We always have been, and we've always said that. We've never said anything about contracts, but it seems to be a fascination of journalists.
So is it like a handshake deal?
We're comfortable with the situation that's been put in place.
Fair enough.
We're not going to get anywhere.
No,
so we'll lay off, Shane.
or should I say no comment?
Yeah. Good idea. Thanks for joining us.
Pleasure, guys.
Shane Edwards, CEO of the Broncos. We'll know later today whether Gordy is going to play.
Down and drinking some of the finest beers in the West.
Another beer, cowboy.
Oh, ain't you that gunslinger, Donnie Sutherland?
I haven't fired a shot in a long while. I hope that's your gun in your pocket.
Oh, sure is, Donnie. Beauty, ain't it?
You ain't drinking and riding, are you, cowboy?
No, partner. I'm camping here at the Blue Catalogue Tavern until first light.
And there'll be more 2KY News at 9:30.
When I walk down the streets, see the people who stop and stare and say, haven't I seen that face somewhere a long time ago?
Oh, my goodness me. Langmack's dropped the ball again.
When I walk down the street, see the stranger who says, why, hi, with a how you going, buddy? When you walked on by, I thought I'd say hello.
Ball's been passed out to Langmack. Oh, God, he's been creamed again.
Haven't I seen your face before? Weren't you the boy that used to live next door? Weren't you on television every night? Haven't I seen you around? Take a look at me, I'm yesterday's hero. Yesterday's hero. That's all I've been.
On the Big Sports Breakfast, it's time for yesterday's hero, Paul Langmack. Brought to you by Sydney's Las Vegas, Marrickville RSL, home of Fantasy Las Vegas. Here he is, Paul Langmack.
And with 1 minute to spare, the great man moved into his position in the studio. Good morning, Paul.
No, he was here before 9. He was walking in as I said, where is he? So, yeah.
No, because I ran out of petrol.
Did you?
Yeah.
Where?
Hey, I'm Victoria Road.
What's the car still there?
No. Some guy helped me. It's all right.
Really?
Yeah.
Tell us the story. What happened?
Sorry?
What happened?
Listen, I don't talk about failures, all right? Let's think ahead.
Who are you going to blame for this? You always blame someone. Who are you going to blame for this?
I'll blame you because look. It seems like today you've just kind of taken over and you've pushed old Radley out. Like Greg's outside, like he's a nervous wreck, thinking my job's on the line. Freedman's taken over, and you're around the other side of the building, like chewing your nails, going to me. What do I do next? What do I do? What do I do? I shouldn't have put myself in this position. My confidence got the better of me.
You know what?
The funny thing about it is it's true.
It's true.
Who's on the show today, Hero?
Well, I was trying to get Big Bob O'Reilly, but he won't answer his phone.
9633 9000. On the Big Sports Breakfast, you're listening to yesterday's hero, Paul Langmack. Brought to you by Sydney's Las Vegas, Marrickville RSL, home of Fantasy Las Vegas.
13 after 9 on the Big Sports Breakfast. Welcome back. Now, the hero has Ron Palmer, who is the trainer for the Roosters, on the line.
He's actually the strength and conditioner trainer. It's a different category or identification by saying just a trainer, because trainers run on the field with the water and that. But Ronnie does all the fitness, all the strength for the Roosters. He does it for the state of origin, and he's probably the best looking trainer out there. Actually, Ronnie Palmer, you're online.
I am, Langers. Thanks, mate. You've always been a good judge.
Yeah, mate. But you got to listeners have got to understand. You played in '71. At Balmain, and you actually played over 30-odd games in first grade. And then you went to the Roosters in '87 as the trainer. And you still got the same hairstyle. Like, you still got the mullet hairstyle. Like, mate, don't you know it's 2001? When are you going to change your hairstyle and your mo, mate?
I'm really trying hard, mate. It's getting better by the day, you know that.
So, Ronnie, how did you get involved as a head trainer? How did that all come about?
Well, what happened, mate, I finished my playing career, as you said, with Balmain, and then I went on to Rod Eastwood for, I guess, about 7 years in second division. Then I was missing the game, and I decided after a year off to try and do it. So I was invited to go over and have an interview with Arthur Bleach in 1987. And he and Russell were doing first and second grade, Russell Fairfax, and I ended up getting a start there, and I've been there ever since.
Get down to your local New South Wales Lotteries agent and get your numbers in the Pearls.
Saturday night at Sydney's Las Vegas, Marrickville RSL. Don't miss the raunchiest show on legs, Dally Robinson's Fantasy Las Vegas. This sensational cabaret really turns on the heat, featuring gorgeous showgirls and guys and Australia's best male and female striptease artists. Here we go. Saturday's night lineup includes tantalising Miss Tommy Lee, sexy Susie, the luscious Miss Laddie Lacroix, curvaceous Kayla, busty Belinda, Dishy Damien's a new fella, and powerful Paul. Fantasy Las Vegas is the hottest ticket in town and strictly adults only. Showtime 9 o'clock, and admission is absolutely free. For information for members and guests of Marrickville RSL.